Hi, it's Dr. Arif Rajpura here, Director of Public Health for Blackpool Council. I'm here to give you an update on the coronavirus pandemic and how it's affecting Blackpool. So over the last few weeks, I've been telling you that we've been heading in the right direction, and we still continue to head in the right direction. Cases are coming down, rates are falling, which is all good news. So we are heading in the right direction, and our hospital is less busy with COVID patients. It's still a busy place, and the hospital is really busy with all the stuff that it has to do during the winter months, but there are less COVID patients now in the hospital as well. So generally, everything heading in the right direction. But of course, we can't be complacent. We've still got about 160 people testing positive every week, and I want to get that figure down to, well below 100. If we can get that down to below 50 as soon as possible, then that'll put us in a really good position as we start to ease some of the restrictions. And on that, you will have seen this week the roadmap and the 4 steps of the roadmap. It's really important that we continue to follow all the rules at each step of the way. Please have a look at the roadmap, and you'll find a link at the end of the video on our council website to the new guidance. But this is a cautious easing of restrictions, and it's in 4 stages, and people need to be careful that they don't, stretch the guidance. Do not go beyond what's allowed within the guidance. We'll only move from each step into the next step if the cases continue to fall and the criteria are met. Continuing to follow the rules is really important. Please don't drop your guard. Don't get complacent just because we've now got, this roadmap and start bending the rules. The light is at the end of the tunnel, but we will only get there if we continue to follow the rules and the rules within each of the steps. So we need to continue working together. On the 8th of March, as part of the roadmap, all of Blackpool's primary schools will open. Secondary school year groups and college students will start to return that week in a phased way, so it won't be a wholesale return for all secondary schools all at the same time. So we've been working with all the schools to strengthen their existing protective safety measures in order for all pupils to return to the classroom. We want to ensure that everything is in place, and our schools have been working really hard to make sure that happens. From the 8th of March onwards, secondary school and college students will start to take regular COVID tests, and this will be for teachers as well, so that we can reduce any chance of spreading the virus in the schools. The other change that will happen is face coverings are recommended in class for secondary school students, and also for parents and staff in primary schools. It's important to note that schools in Blackpool have remained open throughout the lockdown to support critical workers and vulnerable children, and we've managed this safely. As a council, we'll continue to offer our support to schools and the school community every step of the way, including providing round-the-clock access to any public health support from me and my team that's needed. For parents, now would be a good time to, start having conversations with your children about the return to the classroom. Kids feel safer and less anxious when they know what to expect. We want everyone to, not feel anxious and return to the classroom in a safe and happy way. So it just leaves me to say a big thank you to everyone that's really working very hard on trying to drive these case rates down. We continue to drive those case rates down. I'd like to drive them down further as we go into the roadmap and the easing of restrictions. We have got light at the end of the tunnel. The vaccination program's going really well. Just a reminder, please get tested if you've got symptoms, or if you're unsure about your symptoms, I'd rather you get tested than not get tested. Go onto the website, government website, and book a test, or ring 119. We have lots of testing capacity available. You'll also see that we've got the lateral flow testing for people that are not symptomatic but have to leave the home to go out to work, and that's available at 3 different sites across Blackpool, and details of which you can find at the end of this video. So please continue to do everything you've been doing, and hopefully we'll get out of the current restrictions, and we can look forward to getting back to normality as we get to step 4, which is 21st of June. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.